What's going on, my dudes? It's just Ben here for Invicta Magazine. Just a warning, the following review footage may contain some spoilers and difficult subject matter surrounding suicide, so if that's not for you, feel free to click away now. It's 2020, and just as we thought that the FMV or full motion video game genre was ticking its last tock, up popped something that caught my eye. Jessika from indie developer Tri-Tree Games is an FMV mystery where you assume the role of an ethical hacker who's been hired by Jessica's father to uncover the mystery surrounding her suicide. Armed with nothing but your laptop and an IP address, you must use your keen detective skills to negotiate the files and folders of the other end of the IP, decrypting the photos and videos which reside there. Using keywords and phrases contained within those photos and videos, you must search deeper and deeper, decrypting the increasingly more complex files as you go. The more you decrypt, the more clues you have to finally put Jessica's tragic story to rest. The game is set in a cafe, with the usual ambient sounds we would expect. In the background, behind our laptop display, we can see the cars and pedestrians going about their day. On your laptop, you find the usual software, an instant messaging app, an email client, some note-taking software, and your company's bespoke decryptor app, which is used to navigate and decrypt the files and folders. And this is where the majority of your game time will be spent. Whilst you're working, you'll get periodic messages from your co-workers, encouraging you to share your findings, in exchange offering you important updates and information to help you along the way. Jessica's father also pops up from time to time, demanding regular updates and again offering key insights into the information you've recovered. These conversations have some pre-baked responses for you to reply with, and tend to be fairly short but informative. But they do lead the conversation to a natural end until they pop back up when you've found something else which triggers the next message. There are some settings relating to the background and ambient sounds, including the keyboard, which can be turned straight off. And you'll find some assorted electronic music in a documents folder. Other than that, on that laptop there is nothing else really to be found. This was my first foray into the world of text-based gaming in many moons, and whilst at first I did find it slow, I quickly found myself in the swing of things. In honesty, after the first 30 minutes I wasn't sure I was going to finish it. By the end of the first hour though, I was keen to see it through. End to end, I was able to complete the main story in around 2.5 hours. The images and videos you find are of great quality, especially as they're supposed to be like a personal webcam blog style, which really allowed the story to stay front and centre. Jessika is played by German actress Lisa Sophie Kuz, I'm sorry if I butchered that, who, in my opinion, was very well cast for the role, delivered a convincing performance throughout. The first few videos appear innocent enough, but always carried a subtle she's hiding something undertone. Occasionally, you will see streaks of different personalities, which really help to sell the story further down the line. The game is natively in German, and while there is an English translation for both audio and text, there are certain passages where the writer's message is completely lost in translation, which is sometimes so bad it completely pulls your head out of the immersive nature of the game. Another source of frustration was the pacing of the narrative. Initially, the story builds quite slowly. It starts to pick up, and before you know it, there's twists and turns around every corner, and then it just finishes, leaving you with more questions than it answered. I guess this can be a good or bad thing depending on how you like your endings. Personally, I found it a little abrupt and would like to have seen some of the finer details a little more fleshed out before ending. Overall, I did enjoy the experience. I found it engaging enough that I was more than happy to play through to the end, but I did feel the story was a little hollow and lacked the granular details which really would have added some more dimension. I would also have liked to have had a little more variety in the tasks to complete, as I found myself craving the end of the story, but really resented having to type any more bloody keywords. Whilst you do get plenty of notifications and emails and messages, only a handful of them are necessary, and many of them just feel like additional padding which just get in the way of the gameplay. Towards the end of the story, there's lots of random screen glitches, which again would minimise videos that I was watching and really kind of pull you out of the immersive experience. If you find yourself with a few hours to spare and this sort of genre is your thing, I'd say give it a go.
It's hardly a revolutionary concept, but I certainly don't feel cheated out of my time playing. Because of that, my score for Jessika is a 6 out of 10.
I've been Ben from Victor Magazine, and thank you for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed it, please do give the video a like and a share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all of our latest content. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, plus we stream regularly on Twitch, and you can find all of those links in the description below along with our website. See you next time, goodbye for now.